Okay, tonight is August 5th, 1987. This was the night Paul made a joke about my hair. All right. Okay. Our first guest tonight is one of the most well-known tough guys in England. He's acted in more than 60 films in the last 30 years, and he's the only guest we've ever had that can drink Lee Marvin under the table. Currently in a new motion picture entitled Castaway, folks, please welcome Oliver Reed. Oliver. Hi. Good to meet you, Oliver. Cute. Come on over here. Cute. That's cute. That was sure cute. We enjoyed that from the start. How you doing?
Well, I'm trying to look like Slim.
Trying to look like Slim.
Yeah, I'm going to take that Rambo out of his...
Uh-huh. Okay. Whatever you want. That's fine with me.
I understand it goes boom, boom. I understand I've just been outside in the green room. I've seen all these fellas, you know, rapping them gooks on the head, man. I'm going to take that Rambo, gonna do something real mean to him.
It's,
Incidentally, somebody was sorry, you want to say something? I was trying to do up my shirt just now, and the button came off. I hope I'm not making myself too uncomfortable here.
It's fun to pretend, isn't it?
It's great. I always thought you was terribly serious. I heard this was an intellectual show.
Yeah, Let's talk a little bit about this.
Lots for words, Mickey.
No, but I have a recent history here of bailing out of this plane, so I don't know. You may be flying it by yourself in a couple of minutes.
I'm hip. Where's the camera? I'm hip to that.
So now, is it true when we mentioned in the introduction that you actually were able to drink Lee Marvin under the table? Any truth to that?
That's hearsay.
Hearsay. Did you and Lee Marvin ever drink together?
Yep.
Yeah.
In Durango.
In Durango? All right. And there was no contest about drinking?
No, Lee is a wonderful fellow. Probably one of the few actors in the world that I admire very much, along with, how much time you got?
We got all the time you want.
Rock Hudson, Rod Steiger, Lee Marvin, Rod Steiger, Lee Marvin.
Yeah. Now, so you and Lee Marvin, you went drinking and you had a contest to see who could drink the most?
Yeah, first of all, your researcher was told already that I don't want to talk about drink, understand? So let's cool that one, get on to a new subject. I love trees and boats.
So, it's true that you and Lee Marvin had a tree climbing contest?
That's right. And we got to the top of this great fir tree. It was in the redwoods, and they had a couple of pipers over there. They went, can I tell you how the pipers went? They put it on their arm, they go, and then Lee Marvin came up, climbed this big fir tree, and then I got into a boat on the top of the tree.
But now, wait a minute.
Marvin sailed away.
But now, wait a minute. Do you still drink? I'll get off this in just a second. I just want to... I mean, it's behind you. You don't drink anymore. Oh, so what we're trying to do is recall a colorful anecdote from your past.
Yeah, well, what you got to do, man, is to understand that what I'm taking is a high-quantity porcelain diet. I drink a lot of coffee cups, eat a lot of plates, and then I leave all the hash browns and everything aside and just eat the plates. And so this is why I was trying to come on here, and I'm after you, Sly.
Is there anybody up there who would like to host the show tonight? Tell me about where you live now.
I live in Guernsey.
Where is Guernsey?
Guernsey is in the Channel Islands, which is a little set of islands in between France and England, near the north coast of Paste.
the north coast of
Paste.
Yeah. And what is life there like?
It's a klassisches Kinski with draußen sind auch nicht in der Hauden die Gilden.
So you stopped drinking because you were afraid you might be doing permanent damage to your nervous system, I guess. Is that?
I thought this was a Johnny Carson's show. I was going to be intellectual. but strange enough, I live there because I wanted to become a fisherman.
You wanted to become a fisherman? Okay, we'll get to that here in just a second. You'd like to turn my lights out, wouldn't you?
No, sir.
Boom, and I'm gone. Okay, let's, did you see this? We got this. Did you see this earlier? Look at this.
That's you. Hey, brother.
Oh, brother.
Leave that alone, man.
Here we go. Okay, Paul, here we go. Let's just turn this on now. There we go. There it is. You get the light. Beautiful, isn't it? We'll be right back. Back. Oliver Reed is here. Now tell us about life on this island. Are you there most of the time?
Well, on Manhattan?
No. In the English Channel, the Channel Islands you mentioned.
Yes, I am most of the time.
Yeah.
There was a long time that I lived on another island in England, and then I decided that I was going to go and live in Guernsey and buy this boat and live amongst fishermen.
Do you actually go out and fish?
No, I wear the boots.
It's easier because...
Can I tell you the story?
Yeah, you don't need to get a license just to wear the boots, do you?
Well, you do really, because I wore the boots, and they got these big boots, and I went in there, and the fishermen, the Guernsey fishermen, they say, "What's this, boy? You trying to be a fisherman, eh?"
Excuse me.
There's a bugler.
We had chili in the commissary again today.
Hang on, I got some digests.
yeah, whatever. Oh, great. Thank you very much. Yeah.
You think that was rest?
Have you been taking these?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll wait. I'll wait till a little later. Anyway, so you're a fisherman. You go out, you have the boots.
Yeah, I came into a fisherman's village once, and they said to me, you wearing a fisherman, boy? Are you a fisherman? So I thought I got to wear a boat in order to wear the hats on my head.
So what kind of...
wear the boots in my ears.
You have a boat, too?
No. I haven't. No, I'm lying about the winch.
I see. Well, now we're really making progress.
Yes, I have a boat, and it has a winch, and I'm a fisherman, and I live over there, and I'm very happy there, and it's wonderful, and I drank 106 pints, and I screwed Lee Marvin at drinking, and we've got that over, and that's your researcher, and jolly good. You're going to be bright now?
No, I would just...
I thought you were going to talk about movies this stretch.
Sure, you want to talk about movies?
Yeah, I want to talk about Castaway.
All right. Now you're pissed off, right? Now you're pissed off.
No, I'm off.
Okay. So tell me about Castaway. You know, the woman who wrote the book was actually here. The woman who lived that story was here. And at the time, I thought it would make a darn good movie. How did it turn out okay?
Yeah, well, that's up to everybody that goes to the movies to judge for themselves. A lot of people make a mistake of messing up Lucy Irwin, who played...
She was the young lady.
Yeah, that's right, who played Lucy Irwin, and Amanda Donoghue played the part, and myself, Gerald Kingsland. A lot of people mix this up, especially women's livers. I can only talk for myself. I thought it was... she's got a great body.
Briefly, the story is a gentleman wants...
he's no gentleman.
All right, a guy wants to retire to an island, I guess in the South Pacific, off the coast of Australia or New Zealand or something, roughly?
Yeah.
And he runs an ad for a female companion. Isn't that the story?
Yeah, thank you for filling me in.
I wasn't filling you in. I was trying to educate the...
It didn't hurt.
Yeah. Well, considering your condition, maybe it wouldn't hurt.
Tell me what my condition is.
Well, it's just a joke.
No, come on, what's my condition?
Well, no, I know. Just a joke.
Well, it's a joke, is it?
It's only a joke, and not much of a joke. I'll grant you that. It was... Believe me, I didn't even think it was... Paul, get over here. Paul... No, come on. No, Dave, you don't... Listen. We have soda and snacks in the green room, and you can have all of those you want.
I thought they were there.
No. All right, so now the movie comes out briefly, shortly, soon? Comes out?
Yes, it comes in New York. I've got to say all these things, and I'm sure that I'm right. I think... comes out in the beginning of September in New York and the rest of America end of September. Can I thank you for being so erudite?
Well, sure. Thank you very much. I appreciate your patience here. We'll pause here for station identification, and we'll be right back. I'm here with my good friend Oliver Reed, and he has a message for you about tonight's show.
Yeah, well, it's a bloody repeat. Go to bed.
Thank you very much, Oliver. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to the show. Boy, it got warm in here. You know, when something like that happens, I don't feel so badly for me, but tonight especially, it's the boy's first day, and I hate to see something like that happen on a show that he's producing like that. That's too bad.
Well, if he had any control over the show, you know, then.
Coming up later, or soon, or just any minute now, Dominique Lafort with the Performing Trained Cats, and also Randy Travis.
Yes.
Going to sing with the band, and I guess a couple of his own players.
Brought some pickers from Nashville.
Okay. And tomorrow on the program, Richard Lewis will be here, and a woman who windsurfed across the Atlantic. Is this the lady? Huh? From Miami. Huh? A man. A man who windsurfed from Miami. Across the Atlantic. Did he know the woman who did it? Stephanie Pyron will be here. Stefan. Things are going pretty smoothly, don't you think, Paul? Under the new regime? All right, anyway, that'll...
New regime.
Richard Lewis and Patty Smythe.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. That'll
Playing
be
with us
good
tomorrow.
show tomorrow. And now we have little actual items that we found in an actual supermarket. Paul, music for this?
Yes.
That's enough. Okay, Paul. That's enough. Thank you. We don't have nearly that kind of... Okay, that's enough. We have a lot of important, exciting work here to accomplish in American television tonight. A good friend of ours, Mr. Jay Leno, is on the program here. Now, what about name number 2? Is name number 2 on the program? We have scheduled the following person on our show, Mr. Levon Helm, is scheduled to be here tonight. That's it? Then we must be doing something else. I'm guessing there's something else in store for you home viewers. Now, please, at this time, say hello to our good friend, a marvelous performer, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Schaefer. For heaven's sakes, I was caught off guard. So much drama here tonight. I was taken aback momentarily. And by the way, if you've ever been taken aback momentarily, you know just how painful that can be. Now, this is interesting. I'm going to explain something here to you folks. My next guest played drums and sang with the legendary rock group, The Band. He then went on to a career in films, receiving great acclaim for his portrayal of Loretta Lynn's father in Coal Miner's Daughter. Not only that, he's not here tonight. Has not arrived. For some reason or another, we believe that he is in transit and perhaps will be here. So in the meantime, until Mr. Levon Helm possibly arrives, we thought we'd let you meet the gentleman who was responsible for this booking on our program, talent coordinator and segment producer, Mr. Gerard Mulligan. Ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry we have to meet under such
That's all right.
circumstances.
And once again, Jerry answering the question, is there a dress code for the staff? No?
Yes, no, not on the money we make, no.
Now, we were...
No.
We were all looking forward to meeting Mr. Levon Helm.
I know.
With the band and, of course, Coal Miner's Daughter.
Sure.
And tell us...
Nobody was looking forward to it more than I.
Yes, I can imagine so.
I'm still looking forward to it.
Now, is there a chance he will be here tonight?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Now,
I have no idea.
we don't mean to infer that he is negligent. We are under the impression he's on his way, right?
Well, he pinned it down to this week. I don't think we ever told him a given
No,
night.
no. We specified a night.
We probably did.
Now, tell me what you kept telling me all day.
Well, he'll be here, I think. Don't
Yeah.
worry. I think. Well, we like to have you go on in a good frame of mind. We do anything to ensure that good frame of mind.
But he's en route, traveling.
He's coming down from Woodstock.
Uh-huh.
I think as anyone who's followed the band's legendary career, the Big Pink, the house at Big Pink, they live
album?
up there. He lives up there in the I don't know if he's still in the big pink house. I was going to ask him this when he showed up.
What other things would we have heard from Levon had he been?
I think he had some great stories. I think we booked this guy because we knew he had anecdotes. You know,
Kind of a natural storyteller.
Natural storyteller.
Yeah.
Not good with time, but real good with the anecdotes.
Let me ask you this. What do we know of Levon's relationship with Bob Dylan now?
It's real curious. I was going to ask him about that because, as you know, he backed Dylan at his famous Forest Hills appearance in '65 when Dylan went electric, which all the fans know. And then Dylan made a world tour, and he took all the band with him except Levon Helm, and we don't know if Levon
went back to Arkansas, right?
Yeah, we don't know if he didn't want to tour with Dylan or what the deal was, because later he did play behind
They're
Dylan.
back together. Yeah.
It would have been great.
Why don't you run down? Why don't you run down some of those legendary
some great
songs that the band was responsible for?
Well, I guess the night they drove Old Dixie down, I guess is always identified with Levon Helm. And I meant to ask him. This would, I think. Thank you. I feel identified with the guy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that brought up an interesting point. I was going to ask the guy. You see the Last Waltz, of course. I think we all like that.
Yeah.
He's playing the drums. He's playing the drums, and he's also singing. Now, I was just curious. I was going to ask him if that's kind of a strain.
Is that difficult? Well, we have a drummer and a singer here. Steve, is that hard to do, drumming?
If you work on it, you know.
Give us an example, Steve, of drumming and singing simultaneously. I think we have the time, so...
Oh, that's good. That's good, man.
This is great. I like this.
That's, of course, a band song.
That's
so
right.
You know, I want to say one thing, David.
It's a breakthrough. It's a wonderful concept. We just kind of discussed the guest.
I'm starting to feel like more and more like Ed Subitsky out here. Just to show that we really were in earnest about this, his manager is here.
His manager. Well, let's meet Levon.
No, he won't come out.
He won't come out. Let's see, where is he?
Let's see, where is the man? Oh, he's running. Excuse me, is Mr. Helm's manager in here? Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm Dave Letterman. What is your name, sir? Harold, nice to see you. Yeah. Any chance he'll be here tomorrow?
Are you surprised? I thought he'd be here today.
Oh, that's all right. We're having plenty of fun without him. Nice meeting you, Harold. Nice meeting you, too. Thanks for being here. What is your name? Drew, nice to see you. How are you? Who is this here? Tracy, nice to see you. Thank you very much for being on the show. Okay. Two more disappointed humans waiting to see Levon Helm. Jimmy Fitzgerald, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you and Mr. Fitzgerald. Yeah, how else can we do here? All right. Now, where was I? I wanted to ask you about how Mr. Helm learned to act.
Well, the story is, as I read it, as I say, I haven't talked to the gentleman. He has a friend, Tommy Lee Jones. I guess we know Tommy Lee Jones. And they were in the movie Coal Miner's Daughter together. Tommy Lee Jones playing Mooney. And according to the story, as I read it in Rolling Stone, we do a lot of research on this, but I don't think people realize just how much we do. He and Tommy Lee Jones were driving to the set, and they did some or something, and Tommy Lee Jones told him 6 or 7 things to do to be a good actor. Don't mumble or don't rush and things like this. And that's it. It was pretty natural.
Is he here?
Is he here? No, don't kid about that, please. Now, you know, I wish that manager would come out. He's a nice fellow.
He had a nice suit and a nice cigar. That's the mark of a good manager. He had a nice, expensive cigar and a good tie.
And a client.
A client. And the green room was packed with people we've never seen before.
Anticipation. Yeah,
it would have been keen.
You know something? This manager, Gene Levy of Second City, this is his uncle.
Oh, really? He's related to Eugene Levy?
I talked to him last night.
Oh, great.
He would also have told you if this guy...
Levy,
that's right. I was confused. He would have...
Levy. Hell, let's get him on the phone.
No, he would have told you that in 25 years he's never known Levon to miss an appearance.
Huh. Well, it's kind of a landmark for everybody then here tonight, isn't it?
So, you know, we have another guest lined up.
We do have another guest.
And Bernard King of the Knicks.
Bernard King of the Knicks.
Now,
explain why we have access to Bernard King but not Levon Helm.
Bernard King was in the building.
He was right across the hall.
He was across the hall at line 5.
Okay, so what do we do? We're going to go to a commercial and then bring him out. Okay, then we'll bring out Larry Bud, sure. King. Thank you very much, Joe. Pleasure talking to you. Bernard King. Now, wait a minute. He's Bernard King and Marv
20
Albert.
point per game average.
Okay, Marv Albert was helpful in getting this.
Marv Albert was very helpful. New York
Okay.
Knicks.
All right. Thank you very much, Gerard. Gerard Mulligan, ladies and gentlemen. Hi there. Welcome back. We're done. I want to thank my guest tonight, of course, Mr. Jay Leno, Lee Von Helm. Also, Bernard King. Thank you very much, Bernard, for coming by. And our own segment producer, Gerard Mulligan, Bill Wendell, Paul Schaefer, and the gentlemen. Tomorrow night, our 90-minute special with David Johansen. We'll see you then. Oh, Stupid Pet Tricks also. Have a good night. Thank you, folks. We had a good show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, a grand show. Lee Von Helm is here tonight. He was, sure, you can applaud. He was supposed to be here last week. We had him booked on the show and came right down to it. He was unable to make it, and tonight we'll find out why and then punish him. So, no, very, very nice, talented gentleman. We'll be talking with him from the band, of course, also the coal miner's daughter, on and on and on. Now, another interesting gentleman, the author of The Vanishing Hitchhiker. Is this Jan Harold Brunvand? Let's all try it together. Jan Harold Brunvand. Paul. My first guest tonight played drums and sang with the legendary group The Band, and since then he has pursued a solo career in music and also in films, winning wide acclaim for his portrayal of Loretta Lynn's father in Coal Miner's Daughter, and most importantly, he's actually here tonight. Please welcome Mr. Lee Von Helm. Hi, Lee Von, how are you? Nice to see you, sir. Have a seat, will you? Good. What do you have here?
Well, I'd like to make up for the
Now, first of all, let's just talk about that. You were supposed to be here when?
You've got me there.
Was it last
day
Wednesday?
Before yesterday, yeah.
No, it was last week sometime. And you could not make it, but it was, I mean, actually not negligence on your part. You had a real problem, didn't you?
Well, as it turns out, it's a little embarrassing to talk about. My manager, Mr. Cudlitz, is backstage. He told me not to come out and whine about it. Try and get on with it.
Well, do you want to tell folks what happened, or that's it?
Well, if you think it's...
Oh, sure, I think, sure. If,
well,
I mean...
Well, just a minor fire.
Had a fire.
Had a fire.
Yeah.
And, lost a pickup truck, but a lot of us are losing pickups this year.
Yeah. And but the same night that you were supposed to be on our show, you had engagements elsewhere in the area, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Now, did you get to those?
I got to that one.
Yeah. And how did that go?
It seemed to be okay.
Okay. Now, should I open this here?
This is a peace offering if...
Well, it's certainly not necessary. We understand.
Well, I'd like to give you something that you might like. It's,
Let me just see if I can guess what this is.
Okay.
No, I have no idea. No need to guess. We just... Well, it's... What is that?
That is genuine Arkansas Delta barbecue sauce.
Oh, well, now we're getting someplace.
That's from Wayne Shadden down in Marvel, Arkansas.
Do you mind if I have a little?
I wish you would.
These, by the way, these are great on wool hats. Oh, yeah, that's very nice.
You always give it to Bob, right?
Yeah, no, that's very nice, Levon. Thank you very much. And I appreciate not only the gift, but I appreciate you coming back, and I'm sorry you had a little fire in your garage.
I'm sorry for the big mix-up myself.
That's
I thank you for asking.
When you were not here last week, some of the things we wanted to ask you was, one, the question came up, when you were playing drums for the band or when you're playing generally, is it tough to sing and also play drums?
Well, it's tough enough for myself.
Yeah.
It seems to be easier for other people, but...
You ever had any real problems along that line?
Well, consistent problems. I've never learned how to do it yet. I'm still on the case, you might say.
Do you ever place yourself in physical jeopardy?
Well, it's a kind of a physical job, you know. If you don't do it a lot, as Paul and the fellows will tell you, you can get blisters and calluses and things, so...
Have you ever fallen off the riser?
Well, I've stepped through a chair that didn't have the seat quite in it right there by the stage. That woke me up real good.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is all drumming-related hazards, huh?
Just, yeah, you might call occupational hazards.
Now, when you were touring with the band and other groups you've been with, Ronnie Hawkins, you know, what kind of, did you ever hit some down-and-out places?
Yeah, we've played around and around. The last time I saw Ronnie Hawkins was in California, though. We had a kind of a tag team sushi match with a gentleman named Ace Katsuna and Bill Wells, and we won the sushi eat-off.
Oh, you had a big, just eating raw fish for a couple.
Yeah.
How much tonnage do you suppose you put away?
Well, I don't know. When the Hawks sat down, he told them to bring out Jaws for openers.
Yeah.
So that sort of bluffed the thing there.
Now, aside from eating the sushi, did you guys tell me about some of the experiences you've had with less than grade A places?
Well, there was a club in Texas once that was noted for having mad dogs that would run through the parking lot. You had to sort of watch that.
Actual mad dogs?
Yeah. Well, you know, I didn't want to get close enough to check it out, but, you know, once they start kind of running funny, you know.
Yeah. Well, they make pretty good pets, I think, if you...
If you treat them right, they get a little sauce there, baby.
So now that you're acting, and you were terrific in Coal Miner's Daughter, and you're now in the Right Stuff, right?
I hope so. I've worked on it. I guess the editors will decide that.
What part did you have in The Right Stuff?
My character is a gentleman named Captain Jack Ridley, who's a B-29 pilot.
He's the guy who flew the plane that dropped Chuck Yeager in the
That's right.
X-15.
He was General Yeager's buddy.
Yeah. And is you working with Chuck Yeager at all?
Well, General Yeager was there as one of the technical advisors, and
what kind of things can you learn from Chuck?
well, he told me right away that it wasn't machometer, it was Mach meter.
Mach meter, yeah.
We got that straight,
Yeah.
and
How did you learn to act? You had not done any of it before the film, had you, The Coal Miner's Daughter?
Well, no, I got into that just, you know, a piece of luck came my way, and it's a lot like playing music. I tried to transpose it that way for myself.
Yeah. Did you have any lessons or any coaching? Or?
Well, yeah, I did. Tommy Lee Jones, a fellow that sort of got me into The Coal Miner's Daughter, gave me a few tips, you know, how to develop a little bit of set sense. And it's a lot of fun being around a movie set. And if you don't watch it, you know, someone saying, "Hey, Levon, can we see you over here for a minute?"
So he just told you who to listen to?
Yeah, listen and how to stay close.
So that's pretty much it for acting. Just figure out who to listen to.
I don't know that much about it. You know, I've just...
You did a terrific job in that movie, and people were saying that you should have been nominated for an Academy Award and so on and so forth. That must have made you feel great, huh?
It sure did.
Yeah. We have to pause here for a commercial. We'll return with Levon Helm. Levon Helm is here, obviously, and tomorrow night we will have from the gentleman from the Torch Song Trilogy, Harvey Fierstein, comedian Jimmy Alec, and the Weather Girls singing their new hit single, It's Raining Men. And we'll talk more about that as the time gets closer. In Coal Miner's Daughter, when you were in the movie, you were, did you actually rise from the dead at one point? Does that ring a bell?
That must be the funeral scene.
Yeah.
We had Phyllis Boyens, who played the mother. Phyllis Boyens' father was there, Nimrod Workman, who was the gentleman that sang the lead on Amazing Grace. And it started out to be just a regular sort of a spiritual arrangement, but we got them to have a little more fun with it and let Nimrod line it out shape note style with the choir kind of answering him, and it got a little more official.
Now, where were you when this was taking place?
Well, I got up, you know.
You were laid out.
Well, I had asked Mr. Apted, the director, to warm it up for me and make sure that it was exactly the way he wanted it. I got up, yes, and got out, and they let us tape the song, and I went back in, and...
So you got out of your own coffin, went over and said, no, pick it up a little bit, and went in and got back. Yeah.
Sounds good like that.
It is. It's a good story. Now, you're going to do a song for us tonight, Levon?
I'd sure like to.
Okay, what are you going to do?
What are we going to do, Paul?
You know what we're going to do, baby.
Okay.
Well, as long as someone knows.
Okay.
You do know?
I think so.
Okay, why don't you go on over there and do it, whatever. Levon Helm, ladies and gentlemen.
being here. I'm glad you could make it. Thank you, Paul. We'll be right back with young Harold Burnvan after you watch this. Thanks again for the call, Leo. Good luck to you. Bye-bye.
She struts down the street. She's long and she's lanky. She looks like she don't eat, but she's my baby. I love her just the same. Yes, I'm crazy about my girlfriend. Caledonia is her name. Can you hear me, Caledonia? Well, Caledonia, what makes your big head so hard? You know I love you just the same. Yes, I'm crazy about my girlfriend. Caledonia is her name.
So much. Welcome back to the program. And Mr. Helm is going to be with the band the rest of the evening, correct?
I'm going to be sitting in a little bit, yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you very much, Levon. We appreciate your helping out here tonight. Levon Helm, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we have more of these we want to discuss. We'll be back with Mr. Brunvan right after this. Paul Schaefer, Levon Helm, and the rest of the gentlemen in the orchestra. This is amazing. These are urban legends, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
I heard it smash, and he tear up a smile, and he winked his eye. He said, man, their business sure is sweet. Yes, it goes to show you. Man, the world is mad. What makes one person happy is bound to make another one sad. Poor Nettie up and died, and his wife went crazy too. His mother-in-law didn't say a word till the insurance man came through. It goes to show you, man, the world is mad. What makes one person happy is bound to make another one sad.
Thank you. We're done. I want to thank everybody who was here tonight. Paul Schindel and Carmine Fiaccola, who reviewed the verdict for us. Jan Harold Brunvan, thank you very much for being here, sir. And, of course, a special thanks to Mr. Lee Von Helm. Thank you very much, Lee Von. Appreciate you being here tonight. Tomorrow night, Harvey Fierstein, Jimmy Alec, and the Weather Girls. Good night, folks.
We have footage. This really happened. This is not.
Conan O'Brien at the White
There's
House.
my girlfriend there. There's the president saying hello there. Nice to see you.
Who is your girlfriend?
Let's not talk about that now.
Nice
Nice
to see her back again.
Yeah, exactly. And then he says this is some Irish guy we scraped up. We couldn't get Shaquille O'Neal. And then he says he's a TV talk show host. Now look at this, TV talk show host. He says, you know, TV talk.
Yeah.
And she told him to piss off. And so I thought it was...
But she had a lovely gown there.
I just thought, yeah. Very nice woman. I just thought, you know, she deserves better than that.
You were in, and I don't know when this was, you were in Indiana, my home state.
I was in your home state.
What the hell were you doing there?
I was there on Monday. I was visiting the local affiliate, doing a little stuff for them.
It's a great city, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, come on. No.
It is. It's very nice.
No, it's very nice because people are very, very smart there. People are very, very friendly there.
Yes. All those things are true.
I've always said that the people in Indiana are like 40% nicer than you find anywhere.
They're very nice people.
And the food is like 40% tastier.
Yeah, everything's good. And Bob Crane was not bludgeoned there, too, which is a nice thing. So it's got everything going for it.
I think with that Bob Crane thing, I don't think they found him for quite a while either.
And it was a very hot week, too. What? You started it.
Sorry.
I look up to you. I follow you in these things.
So you're in Indianapolis.
I'm in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and you loved it. It's a great town.
It was the best place I'd ever been. And what was nice about it, Dave, is that what was really nice about it was that I was invited to the Indy 500 Speedway, and I'd never been there.
The Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
And I know that you're
the citadel of speed.
Exactly, all those things. And I know that you're a big race fan, so I know you'll be impressed with this. I'm there.
Motorsports.
And you like the fast cars and the good times. And I get to meet. I get to meet Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt. They
Mr.
introduced me to Dale
NASCAR.
Earnhardt, and
Yeah.
I guess he's a big NASCAR racer, and I meet him.
Ironhead.
Very nice. Ironhead? Okay, I didn't call him
Nickname.
that.
Sure,
I'm glad.
no, yeah.
And I meet him. It's very impressive. And then he told me, and this is true, he said, do you want to take a spin
Oh, my God.
around the
Oh, you
raceway?
got to, sure.
I was excited. I thought,
Yeah.
this is really great. And I thought I was going to get in the passenger side of his NASCAR. He'll get in the driver's side and drive me around in his cool car. So this really happened. He said, all right, let's go for a spin. We walk outside the garage, and he points to a red Dodge Caravan.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Seriously, a red Dodge Caravan that would belong to the director of the Indy 500 Speedway. And he says, let's take that, you drive.
Well, that's even better.
Yeah, King Nerd going around the Indy 500 Speedway in a Dodge Caravan.
That doesn't make any difference.
It gets
make any
better.
difference.
With Dale Earnhardt sitting next to me. So I get in this thing, I strap in the shoulder thing, you know. I put on ABBA, you know, on the song. And it's playing, and I start driving, and Dale Earnhardt, the coolest guy in the world, is sitting next to me, and I just do, it's a big, tall car, so I'm doing 55 around the speedway, taking the corners real slow. There were groceries in the back.
Yeah.
There's a baby seat. Dale Earnhardt kept saying, and finally he took the wheel and just said, just lean on it, so I got it up to 70, Dave.
Yeah.
I really had this thing cooking, thank you very much, and I really had this thing going, and then when I left, he wasn't that impressed with me.
Yeah,
I have to tell you.
You know, nonetheless, the experience is that should have been for you a thrill of a lifetime.
It was.
Not everybody gets to do that.
And I think Dale Earnhardt's thinking of driving a Dodge Caravan in the next Indy 500. I saw him painting a number.
Conan,
Yes.
it's always a pleasure to have you with us, and congratulations again and always on the success of your project over there at NBC.
Thank you very much,
couldn't be
Dave.
happier
And
for
thanks
you.
for having me.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate
Anytime.
it. Thank you, sir.
O'Brien, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Thank you, men. Yeah, the boys seem to go for that.
I know.
I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. We got a blockbuster. Is it a blockbuster or a barn burner?
Hey, it's both.
It's both a blockbuster and a barn burner of a show tonight, and so much more. Conan O'Brien, let me tell you a little something about Conan O'Brien. Once upon a time, Paul Schaefer, my friend, and I, we had a little show over at NBC. It was called Late Night. And in the beginning of the show, they came to us and said, what do you want to call the show? And so we had meeting after meeting after meeting, and it went on for literally a month of what do you call the show? Just because we couldn't come up with a really good idea that everybody would get sick of in a day or two, we just said, oh, Late Night.
Yeah.
So that was the name of the
That's how it happened.
That's the name of the show. And now, Conan, and by the way, P.S., I got my ass fired.
That's not what happened.
I'm going to tell you something, I was not a happy camper when that happened. So then they brought in a nice young man, Conan O'Brien, and he's been doing the show that Paul and I used to have called Late Night. It's still called Late Night and doing very well. So
Yeah,
a
awesome.
little behind-the-scenes story there for you. Well, it's not as good as your countdown to the millennium.
Yeah, no, it's a
thing.
cute story.
Okay. Our first guest is the funny and talented host of NBC's aforementioned late night program. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our good friend Conan O'Brien. Conan. How you doing?
Sorry, Dave, that's a pet peeve of mine when I host the show, is guests that come out and stand for too long. Have you experienced this?
Yeah.
And the host cannot sit
You don't know
down
what to do. It's awkward.
until the guest, and so you'll have someone like Wayne Newton come out, and he stands there.
Wait a minute.
Thank you very much, everybody. And then he'll stand, and long after people have left the building, He's still standing there, acknowledging a love that's just not there, frankly.
You've had Wayne Newton? You've had Wayne Newton on the show?
Yeah, we've had Wayne Newton. That's pretty impressive, huh?
Impressive for me. How are the holidays? You have a nice time?
Yeah, I did, actually. I got my parents what I thought was a really great gift.
Where do your folks live?
They live just outside Boston, Brookline, Massachusetts.
So you went home for the holidays, a nice family?
Went home for the holidays, and usually I'm one of those guys that goes to the mall at the last second and buys deodorant for everybody. And this time I got the deodorant way ahead of time.
Yeah.
So what I did was I was thinking ahead. My parents had their 40th wedding anniversary.
Oh, pretty good.
Thanks for acknowledging that with applause. And it's a cold group here.
It ain't like Wayne Newton's here.
Yeah, right. So, so my parents had their 40th wedding anniversary in August, and I was thinking ahead, and I knock it off. And what I did was I hired a photographer to come to the anniversary.
That's a great idea.
Take pictures, and I
Put
said,
together a family photo album.
nice, beautiful photo album, leather on the front, and it's very expensive. It's taking a while to put together, and it's just almost Christmas time. And this woman who's putting it together calls me up, and she says, Conan, what I like to do on front of the expensive photo album is I like to emboss a monogram in gold.
Perfect.
And what you traditionally do in these situations is you take the first initial of your mother's name, and then you do the first initial of the last name of the family in the middle, and then you end with your father's first initial.
Oh.
3 letters right there. And I said, fine, go ahead, do it. So the photo album shows up. It cost me a fortune, and my mother's first initial is R. She's Ruth.
Ruth, yeah.
First initial, the last name is O, O'Brien. My dad's first initial, his name's Thomas, is T.
T.
So I spent a fortune on this thing. Happy 40th anniversary, Mom and Dad. Rot! Just rot!
That's too bad.
My mom...
You think somebody would have caught that before they...
I wasn't thinking, and so my mom's crying, and I just have to go with it. Yeah, why don't you just rot there?
Unexpected acrimony.
Very, yeah.
Now, when you get together, is it? I have the sense, and maybe you've told me this before. It's a large family, and do you spend?
You're assuming that because I'm Irish.
Yeah, that's right. It's just another cheap
I hear
stereotype.
you people sit around eating potatoes and drinking scotch. It's a lot of fun. It is a big family. There are a lot of kids in my family, and I get a kick out of my mom. I love my mom. I'll say that because sometimes I talk about her. You're going to hit me if I do that again, aren't you?
Feel free. Make yourself at home.
Okay. My mom is funny. She comes from central Massachusetts. She grew up there in the 1930s, 1940s, and she has these just great expressions that no one uses anymore. If someone's a wise guy, she doesn't call him a wise guy, they're a little fresh. She'll say, you know something, Conan, that Dave Letterman, he's a bold stump.
A bold stump.
I don't know what, I have no idea where that comes from. He's a bold stump. If she's all confused and it ends and at odds with herself, and she says, I've got to say, I'm sorry, I'm a little Randy Boo.
Randy Boo.
Randy Boo. I don't know if people have heard that one. So my favorite one, though, is she has trouble talking about, intimate things, as many mothers do, and sexual things, and so, especially scandalous things. So she cannot just say that someone's having an affair.
Right.
She can't say that. So I'm home for the holidays, and I'm talking to her, and she says, I'm sorry, but she found out that a friend of hers, we'll call him Steve. Steve Jonas. We'll call him that because that's his real name. We found out that Steve Jonas is having an affair. He's a neighbor of ours.
No.
No, he's not really a neighbor. He's a guy that just lives, but he's having an affair with somebody else in his office. And so my mother says, I got to say, I'm all Randy Boo. I'm all Randy Boo. Because that bold stump, Steve Jonas, apparently, and she wanted to say he's having an affair with the secretary. She said, behind his wife's back, is playing patty fingers.
Patty fingers. Patty fingers.
And so, what I envision is, in my mom's telling me this story, I just envision someone going to like a Motel 6 with somebody, and they draw the shades, and they take the phone off the hook, and then they go, this is just great crime. Ain't right.
But when you are playing Patty Fingers, believe me, it takes a bold stunt.
I've often heard that to be true, Dave.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
Yeah.
I don't know how long ago this happened for you, but welcome to the world of dog ownership.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got a dog.
It's been a while. Brand new. How long ago?
It's a. I got a golden retriever. His name's Hudson, and
that's a little. Isn't it a little? Isn't that just a little Hudson? Is that just?
It's
a golden
the most.
retriever?
I mean, I know people always say that their dog is the cutest dog. I swear, my dog is comedically cute. It's just like so cute that you just laugh practically when you see the dog. Really cute, beautiful dog, and I was up in Connecticut hanging out there a couple of weeks ago, and my dogs. I have a little house up there, and my dogs.
Hudson.
Dog Hudson running around the yard.
Is that the name really, Hudson?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he cares if I say his name.
But it's not like Larry Jonas or whoever that guy was, is it?
I'm changing Hudson's name so he won't get prank phone calls.
But isn't it just a little? I mean, is that really? You know what I'm saying?
His real name is Kooky Doo. I was just embarrassed to say that was his real name. No, Hudson is his name, a little Hudson, and he's really cute. And I'm kind of, playing around with him in the yard, and suddenly this dog ran out of the woods. And it was one of those dogs that hangs out.
A feral dog, a dingo, maybe.
And it was a dog.
Might have been.
A dingo that ate my baby. And Meryl Streep was there. We had a good time. So I'm playing with the dog, and suddenly this dog runs out of the woods, and it's one of those. It's not a pure. It's just pure breed. It's just some dog that's been hanging out in the woods, and it's got a collar, so someone's feeding it, but it's kind of ugly and it's really lean, and you can see it. Strong dog, and it starts running circles around my dog, just like 50 miles an hour running circles. And my dog is trying to keep up, doing the best he can, like
Yeah.
and trying to do the best to keep up with the dog, but it can't. This dog is much faster, much stronger, much smarter, and I realized that looking at this other dog, that my dog has just been genetically engineered to be cute. 95% of the chromosomes in its body is just so that it will look good on a Hallmark card sticking out of a basket. When they go, and that evolution has taken care of this other dog and given it superpowers that a dog should have.
Your dog looks good riding around the back of a Volvo station wagon.
Yeah, with a bow on its head,
Yeah.
That's all it's good for, really.
Now, did you find him near the river? Is there anything? Oh, well.
I have a lot of respect for you, and I really like you. But when you mock my dog, you just go too far, man.
Settle down.
I'm sorry.
I know,
Dave,
you snapped there.
it's an incredible amount of pressure at 12:30. You don't know.
Yeah, trying to get Wayne Newton back. Now, I understand, and I'm very flattered that you did this. You brought a clip for us, a film clip, and I didn't even know you were in a movie, so that's great. Congratulations.
I'm not in a movie, no.
Oh, really?
No, it's me. God forbid I'd be in a movie, no. I'm not in a movie. I just know that these big 11:30 show like this, every time I watch, guy comes out here as the first guest, he shows
got a clip
from his big movie.
That's right.
And I wanted to do that, so I'm not in this movie, but I thought that this would blow everybody away, so.
Wow. You brought a clip, but you're not in it. Pretty good. All right. Do you need to set up this clip you're not in?
This is going to blow people away, and this is going to put me on the map, my friend.
Okay, here we go. It's a clip. He ain't in it. Enjoy.
Once upon a time, Conan O'Brien was going on Dave's show, and he wanted to show a clip that would really impress everyone. So he decided to show the Star Wars trailer.
Check it out. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for being here. Happy New Year, and
Happy New Year
all
to you.
the best to you. So,
Yeah, and
Conan
to you.
O'Brien,
Thank
ladies
you.
and gentlemen. We'll be right back with tonight's Top 10 list and Alanis Morissette. Thank you very much, Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Katie Holmes is on the program. Brian Greene is astrophysicist, and we'll talk all about the universe and any questions you may have about anything. Here's the guy right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to mention one thing. You know, remember Paul and I used to have a show over at NBC, and then they fired Paul. And in support, I quit.
I'll never forget
I
that.
said,
I'll never
if you're going to
forget.
fire Paul, then I'm going with you. But anyway, that show was called Late Night.
Late Night.
We were on the air for 12 years, and it was taken over by Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
You know Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, of course.
Well, listen to this. Conan and his wife, Liza, yesterday at 5:13 p.m. had a baby girl, their first
Isn't
child.
that
How about that?
Good for that.
And I think her name is Neva, although I'm not sure. Neva, I think that's
Eva.
Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful name.
Yeah. So
I thought it would be Conette.
So
Eva's beautiful.
Congratulations to Conan and his wife on having their first baby girl. That's a very nice thing. 6 pounds, 10 ounces. Johnny Lang is also on the program, ladies and gentlemen. Here's tonight's Top 10 list. Let's do it. How you doing? Queen Latifah, Jack Hanna. It's funny that we mentioned the petting zoos because when Jack Hanna comes out, it'll be a kind of like a petting zoo.
So a coincidence, yeah.
By the way, did you hear this? That Conan O'Brien is taking over the Tonight Show? Did you hear that?
When does that happen?
It happens in 2009.
5 years from now.
5 years from now, yeah, Jay Leno has decided he's stepping down after in 5 years.
Jay Leno's stepping down?
Yeah, it's apparently getting to him. So in 5 years, he's stepping down in 5 years.
But he does nothing but work,
That's
Jay
right.
Leno.
Yeah. I don't know. I
loves
don't know
to
anything
perform.
about this. And so they announced that NBC releases that Conan O'Brien, he'll be doing the Tonight Show. Good for him.
That's fantastic.
Oh,
yeah.
I wonder if I can get a tape over there. And
maybe a little late.
Yeah, a little late. But anyway, all our best to Conan when he takes the job in 2009.
5 years from now, yeah.
I think Halley's Comet comes back in 2008.
No, but it's great. That's so funny about Jay Leno,
Yeah, I
though.
don't understand any
Stepping
of it.
down.
I don't get any of it.
I guess he'll spend more time in Vegas.
I guess.
I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's Top 10 list. Let's go. I think he said he couldn't take it another minute, so he's leaving in 2009.
5 years. Yeah.
How does stuff like that work?
I don't know. It's wonderful, though. Conan O'Brien, it's great.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
You know, you and I used to have that show.
We had the old Conan O'Brien
We had the old
show.
Conan O'Brien
We used
show.
to
yeah.
follow
Maybe
Johnny
we can get that
Carson.
again. Because there'll be an opening there.
Yeah, we'd have some fun.
Yeah. We're having fun now.
No, we are. I know.
I know. The category, top 10 the George W. Bush debate strategies. Now, this is it. In a tearful press conference today, Jay Leno announced that he'll be leaving The Tonight Show in 2009. What is that?
Long time from now.
Yes, it is a long time. Let's see. And so here's what happened. Jay Leno, of course, had been the host of The Tonight Show for like 17 years, and he said, yeah, I think I'd like to do something else. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Is that how it happened?
I don't know what he said.
So they say, great, we'll put you on at 10 o'clock. So now he's going to be on prime time. So he's on at 10 o'clock. And then Conan O'Brien, who used to do the show that Paul and I used to do, when we came over here, they gave that show to Conan O'Brien.
Right.
And now Conan O'Brien is the host of The Tonight Show.
That's right.
Tremendous guy.
Great.
And I don't know a lot about him. He's a very funny man, very smart. I know that years ago he killed a guy. That's all I know. Maybe I've said too much.
No. Wow. Oh.